the love and hip-hop universe just imploded in a way nobody saw coming. Chrissy Lampkin, yes, that Chrissy, the woman who fans have begged for over a decade to finally tie the knot with Jim Jones, has allegedly pulled off the ultimate shocker, a secret wedding. But instead of celebration, this bombshell has left chaos, betrayal, and heartbreak in its wake. Mama Jones, the outspoken matriarch who has never hidden her dislike for Chrissy, didn't just react. She exploded. According to insiders who claim to have been there, Mama Jones screamed, cursed, and even threatened to tear the whole thing down brick by brick when she found out. For years, she's accused Chrissy of being manipulative, of trapping Jim, of dragging out an engagement that never seemed to end. But now, to find out Chrissy allegedly went behind everyone's back and married without Mama Jones present? That's the ultimate betrayal. And Jim Jones? Sources say he's caught in the middle, devastated and unable to handle the pressure. One insider whispered, Jim was pacing the floor, tears in his eyes, saying he felt like he lost both his mother and his woman in one night. Fans are already speculating if this could be the breaking point for one of reality TV's most legendary couples. But here's the real question. Why did Chrissy keep the wedding a secret? And what receipts are about to come out that could make this drama 10 times worse? For more than a decade, the saga of Jim Jones, Chrissy Lampkin, and Mama Jones has been one of the most explosive storylines in love and hip-hop history. This wasn't just reality TV, this was generational conflict, family loyalty, and one of hip-hop's most infamous love triangles that didn't even involve another romantic partner. It was mother versus fiancé, loyalty versus independence, tradition versus rebellion. And the battlefield? Jim Jones' heart. From the very beginning, fans knew Mama Jones wasn't here for Chrissy. She called her controlling, accused her of being too desperate, and famously clashed with her on national television. Who could forget the viral moments when Mama Jones told Jim outright that Chrissy wasn't good enough for him? Or the countless arguments where Mama made it crystal clear that no woman was going to come before her. Those clips alone became part of love and hip-hop legend. Chrissy, on the other hand, fought back fiercely. She wasn't some timid partner in the corner. She was bold, outspoken, and ready to check anyone, including Mama Jones. She gave fans one of reality TV's most shocking moments when she, not Jim, proposed first. That moment was iconic and humiliating all at once. Viewers debated endlessly. Was it romantic or desperate? Was Chrissy taking charge or overstepping? Whatever side you were on, one thing was clear. Chrissy was tired of waiting, and Mama Jones hated every second of it. Over the years, Jim's hesitation to marry Chrissy became the running joke of the franchise. Fans begged, cried, and demanded answers. Why wouldn't he just put a ring on it officially? Mama Jones seemed to revel in the delay, often hinting that maybe Jim didn't really want to get married at all. Meanwhile, Chrissy's frustration grew. Fans saw her break down in tears multiple times on camera, admitting she felt unappreciated, unwanted, and betrayed by a man she had stood beside for years. But now, the whispers of a secret wedding change everything. Because if true, this means Chrissy finally decided to stop waiting, but she did it in the most shocking way possible, behind Mama Jones' back. And here's where the background gets even darker. Mama Jones has always demanded respect and control when it came to her son's life. She wanted to be present for every major decision, every milestone, every family moment. For Chrissy to allegedly plan and execute a wedding without her not only breaks tradition, it's a direct slap in the face. To Mama Jones, this wasn't just secrecy, this was war. Insiders say the animosity between Mama Jones and Chrissy has been simmering hotter than ever in recent months. At family functions, they reportedly avoided each other. At events, Chrissy allegedly made sure Mama Jones wasn't invited. And Jim? He's been stuck in the middle, trying desperately to keep peace between the two most important women in his life. The secret wedding rumor hit like a bomb. Mama Jones, already suspicious of Chrissy, was blindsided. According to one insider, she screamed, "How dare she disrespect me like this? You think you can build a family without the family? Over my dead body." That's not just anger. That's generational rage, a mother feeling cut out of her own son's future And Jim? He's unraveling. Reports claim he's been pacing back and forth in his studio, mumbling that he feels betrayed. I told her I wanted peace. Now I got war in my own house, he allegedly said to a close friend. For a man who's spent years dodging the marriage question, this sudden move may have broken him completely. The stakes couldn't be higher. Chrissy finally got the wedding she always wanted, but at what cost? If Mama Jones truly feels disrespected, she won't just let it go. Fans know Mama Jones' temper. She's not just going to cry in silence. She's going to come for Chrissy with full force, whether that means public shade, interviews, or even crashing whatever ceremony Chrissy put together. And the worst part, this could finally shatter Jim and Chrissy's relationship for good. Because Jim is now faced with the impossible. Does he side with his wife, the woman who's been ride or die for him for decades? Or does he side with his mother, the woman who raised him, protected him, and still holds enormous influence over his life? The battle lines are drawn. Mama Jones versus Chrissy has always been messy, but this secret wedding rumor has turned the feud nuclear. And if you think this is just family drama, think again. Insiders are whispering that receipts are about to surface, proof of the wedding, hidden photos, maybe even leaked footage. If those receipts hit the internet, this won't just be another love and hip-hop storyline. This will be the betrayal that defines Jim Jones' legacy. Because one thing is clear, Mama Jones won't forgive, Chrissy won't back down, and Jim, he might not survive the fallout. The rumors of Chrissy's secret wedding had been buzzing for weeks in whispers, but when they finally broke wide open, the fallout was instant and violent. Mama Jones was the first to hear it wasn't a rumor anymore. According to insiders, she got a phone call from a relative who claimed Chrissy and Jim had exchanged vows in an ultra-private ceremony with just a handful of friends present. No big event, no cameras, and most importantly, no Mama Jones. The second Mama Jones heard it, she allegedly went ballistic. Witnesses say she screamed so loud the neighbors thought something tragic had happened. She had me looking like a fool, a whole fool. I gave my life to that boy, and he let her sneak around me, she reportedly shouted. Within minutes, Mama Jones grabbed her phone and jumped on live, pacing her living room in a rage. Fans watching were stunned as she unloaded years of pent-up fury. I told y'all Chrissy ain't no good. I told y'all. And look what she did, married my son. In secret, like she's ashamed of me, she yelled, tears streaming down her face but her voice hard with venom. The chat went insane. Mama Jones about to burn it all down. I knew Chrissy would try some slick sh like this. This is history in the making. And then in true Mama Jones fashion, she threatened the unthinkable. That little wedding won't stand. I'll tear it apart myself if I have to. Meanwhile, Jim Jones was spiraling. Insiders close to Dipset's circle leaked that Jim locked himself in the studio the same night, pacing, mumbling, and refusing to answer calls. A friend claims he kept repeating, I can't lose my moms, but I can't lose Chrissy either. Why they put me in this position? And Chrissy, she stayed silent. Her Instagram was bare, no posts, no stories, no responses. But fans weren't letting her off easy. They swarmed her last photo with comments. How dare you do Mama like this? And where's the wedding pics, Chrissy? Others defended her fiercely, writing, that's her life, her love, her marriage. Mama don't control nothing. The conflict had officially exploded into the open family, fans, and even celebrities taking sides. But then came the first twist that nobody expected. A gossip blog dropped receipts, grainy photos allegedly taken by a guest at the secret ceremony. In the images, Chrissy was seen wearing a cream-colored dress, simple but elegant, while Jim wore a black suit and dark shades. They stood in what looked like a private home, surrounded by maybe 20 people. No big stage, no celebrity crowd, just intimate vows. And the bombshell detail? One blurry shot showed Mama Jones' name crossed out on a guest list pinned to the wall. The internet exploded. If true, it meant Mama Jones wasn't just excluded, she was deliberately cut out. Fans flooded the blogs with comments like, Chrissy wanted this war. That's petty on another level. She really said I do without Mama. Mama Jones saw the photos in real time while still on live. Her reaction? pure fire. She slammed her phone on the table, screaming, "You cut my name out your wedding. You cut me out. Girl, you just declared war. I'll never forgive this. Never." The live ended abruptly after that. But not before she promised, "If Jim don't end it, I will." That threat sent shockwaves through the industry. Was Mama Jones threatening to sabotage Jim and Chrissy's marriage before it even began? Fans debated whether she'd go as far as leaking more personal details, dragging Chrissy publicly, or even confronting her physically. And Jim? Sources say he broke down completely after the photos surfaced. A close associate told a blog, "Jim was crying, man. Real tears. He kept saying, 'Why didn't she just wait for me to make peace first?' He don't know how to fix this now." The first twist wasn't just the receipts. It was the revelation that Chrissy had drawn a line in the sand. By allegedly crossing Mama Jones' name off that list, she wasn't just marrying Jim. She was marrying Jim against his mother. That realization left fans torn apart. Some cheered Chrissy for finally taking control of her life after years of waiting. Sis did what she had to do. Mama Jones been controlling too long, others blasted. Her ruthlessness, that's cold-blooded. Jim gone resent her for this. The blogs, of course, milked every angle. One headline screamed, "Chrissy vs. Mama Jones. Wedding war erupts." Another declared, "Jim Jones caught between wife and mother in messiest drama yet." But the loudest whispers came from insiders claiming this was just the beginning. Allegedly, Mama Jones has her own receipts, old messages, private conversations, and even footage that she's ready to release to destroy Chrissy's reputation. And if Mama Jones is willing to go that far, this family feud isn't just about a secret wedding anymore. It's about power, loyalty, and who Jim Jones really belongs to. The leaked photos of Chrissy and Jim's alleged secret wedding were only the beginning. Once those images hit the internet, the entire culture went into overdrive. Blogs dissected every pixel, the dress, the guest list pinned to the wall, the blurred faces of attendees. And then came the whispers. There was video. According to an anonymous tip sent to a gossip site, one guest secretly recorded part of the ceremony on their phone. The short clip, which hasn't surfaced publicly yet, supposedly shows Chrissy saying her vows while Jim mumbles his responses nervously. The bombshell detail? At the end of the clip, Chrissy allegedly says, "Now it's us against the world." That line became a rallying cry online. Supporters praised her for finally making her stand, but Mama Jones loyalists called it proof that Chrissy was intentionally cutting Jim's family out. Twitter erupted with threads like, "She ain't marrying for love, she marrying for war." Meanwhile, Mama Jones wasn't calming down. She jumped back on live 2 nights later, this time with what she called her own receipts. Holding up a stack of papers, she screamed, "She want to expose me? Let's expose her." Though she never read them aloud, fans claimed they were financial documents and personal messages, hinting that Mama Jones might be ready to burn Chrissy's reputation to the ground. And then came the shocking reveal: Chrissy's best friend allegedly flipped. In a now-deleted Instagram story, she posted, "Y'all don't even know the half. Mama got every reason to be mad. Some things should never be kept from family." Fans screenshotted it before it vanished, sparking rumors that even Chrissy's closest allies were starting to crumble under the pressure. Jim, caught in the middle, finally broke his silence in the messiest way possible through music. He posted a snippet of a song on Instagram stories, his voice raw. "Mama crying, Chrissy lying. I'm dying inside. Tried to build a home, but it's a war zone tonight." Fans immediately flooded the comments with crying emojis, begging him to release the full track. To many, this wasn't just art. It was confirmation that Jim was emotionally unraveling in real time. But the scandal didn't stop with Jim's pain. A new set of leaked screenshots, allegedly from a group chat between Chrissy's friends, revealed that she'd been planning the secret wedding for months and had specifically said, "I don't want Mama there. She'll ruin it." Those 7 words detonated the internet. They weren't vague. They weren't blurred. They were clear, sharp, and direct. If authentic, they proved that Chrissy deliberately excluded Mama Jones. It wasn't an oversight. It was war. Mama Jones saw the screenshots and went nuclear. She returned to live, this time calmer, but her words cut deep. You think you won because you put on a little dress in somebody's living room. You think you married my son? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. You married the body, not the soul. Because his soul belongs to me. Fans were stunned. The statement was chilling. A reminder of just how strong Mama Jones' grip on Jim really is. Memes spread instantly. Split-screen photos of Chrissy in a wedding dress versus Mama Jones in her signature shades, with captions like "Wife vs. Life." And here's the chilling part: insiders claimed Mama Jones wasn't just ranting. She was making moves. Word leaked that she had reached out to producers at Love and Hip Hop, pitching a reunion episode where she would tell the truth about Chrissy once and for all. If producers take the bait, this feud could go from Instagram to international TV. The shocking reveal, though, came in the form of whispers that Papoose and Remy Ma, close friends in the circle, had already reached out privately to Jim to offer support. One insider spilled, they told Jim, "Don't let this ruin you. Don't let them tear you apart." But even they admitted Mama ain't letting this go. The escalation is clear. This isn't just family drama anymore. It's a cultural war, tearing apart reputations, friendships, and possibly Jim and Chrissy's marriage itself. And with every new receipt, every leaked message, the fire grows hotter. The internet is holding its breath for the next detonation, and Mama Jones is still threatening that she hasn't even begun to fight. The day after Mama Jones' second live, the internet wasn't just reacting, it was in full meltdown mode. Fans, celebrities, and even industry insiders couldn't stop weighing in on the feud, and it quickly became one of the most divisive scandals Love and Hip Hop has ever seen. On Twitter, battle lines were drawn. The hashtags #Team Chrissy and #Team Mama Jones started trending simultaneously, each side armed with threads, memes, and receipts. Team Chrissy argued that Mama Jones had been overbearing for years and that Chrissy had every right to finally take control of her relationship. One viral tweet read, "Chrissy waited 20 years for Jim to commit. If she wanted her wedding her way, she earned it." But Team Mama Jones was louder, angrier, and relentless. Fans posted old clips of Mama warning Jim that Chrissy wasn't wifey material and wrote, "She saw this years ago. Mama always knew." Another viral post with 100,000 retweets said, "Crossing Mama Jones off the guest list is like crossing yourself off the Jones family. That marriage is doomed already." TikTok creators added fuel to the fire. Dozens of skits popped up reenacting Mama Jones' meltdown, complete with wigs, shades, and exaggerated screaming. Others recreated Chrissy's alleged wedding vows with captions like, "Meanwhile, Jim still can't breathe between Mama and Chrissy." These clips racked up millions of views within hours, turning the family feud into meme culture. Then the celebrities stepped in, and that's when things went nuclear. Cardi B, who has ties to both sides, tweeted simply, "This messy." Fans begged her to elaborate, but she stayed quiet. Fat Joe, a longtime friend of Jim, posted, "Family gotta come first, no matter what, period." Many took it as him siding with Mama Jones. Meanwhile, 50 Cent, always ready to stir chaos, posted a meme of Mama Jones holding boxing gloves with the caption, "Chrissy, you done messed up. This fight 12 rounds." Even Kimbella, Jim's old flame and another Love and Hip Hop star, liked shady comments suggesting Chrissy always wanted the ring more than the man. That single double tap sent shockwaves through the fandom, reigniting old rivalries. The industry was buzzing too. Radio hosts dissected the scandal like it was breaking news. Charlemagne the God called it the perfect example of a man torn between two women he can't live without. Angie Martinez hinted on air that she had seen things behind the scenes that proved this ain't over yet. Fans weren't just reacting emotionally, they were organizing. Instagram fan pages started hosting polls like, "Who really runs Jim's life? Chrissy or Mama Jones?" Tens of thousands voted, and Mama consistently edged Chrissy out by a small margin. It painted the picture of a public that believed Jim's loyalty still leaned toward his mother, no matter what vows he spoke in secret. But perhaps the most dramatic reaction came from within the Love and Hip Hop cast. According to insiders, producers were already pitching a reunion special focused entirely on the secret wedding scandal. Cast members like Yandy and Kimbella were allegedly eager to join, ready to spill commentary that could make the feud explode even further. Meanwhile, Jim's fans grew increasingly worried about his mental state. His song snippet about Mama crying, Chrissy lying was dissected line by line on blogs, and many believed it was proof that Jim was collapsing under the weight of the war. Some fans pleaded with him in his comments, "Jimmy, pick peace. Don't let them destroy you." Others demanded, "Drop the full track. Let us know the truth through music." And then came the whispers about endorsements. A source close to one of Jim's business ventures claimed investors were nervous about the public fallout. They don't want this to become the defining story of Jim Jones. They're telling him to fix it fast. The idea that the drama could cost money only intensified speculation that Jim might have to choose between wife and mother in a very public way. The public and industry weren't just reacting anymore, they were sharpening knives. Lines were drawn, sides were chosen, and the only person who hadn't spoken directly yet was Chrissy herself. Her silence became its own kind of reaction, fueling endless theories. Was she ashamed? Was she regrouping? Or was she planning her own clapback that could silence Mama Jones once and for all? Whatever the truth, one thing was undeniable. The reactions had turned this into the biggest cultural conversation of the year. And with every meme, every shady post, and every celebrity weigh-in, the feud was only getting hotter. Just when fans thought the firestorm couldn't possibly burn any hotter, a late-night leak set the internet ablaze in ways no one could have predicted. At 2:17 a.m., an anonymous page uploaded what they claimed were secret recordings from Chrissy's private wedding vows. The grainy audio featured a woman, unmistakably Chrissy, whispering lines not to Jim, but about him. The chilling part? She allegedly admitted she had married him to secure her future, not her feelings. Within minutes, blogs plastered headlines like, "Chrissy's vows leaked. Was this marriage a setup all along?" Screenshots of the audio transcript spread like wildfire. Fans gasped at one particular line where she allegedly said, "He belongs to his mother, but at least the ring belongs to me." The fallout was immediate. Mama Jones supporters treated it as holy scripture, proof that she had been right all along. Meme pages posted images of Mama smirking with captions like, "The prophecy fulfilled." Team Chrissy fans scrambled to discredit the leak, calling it edited, AI-generated, or a flat-out smear campaign. But the timing was too perfect. It dropped right after Mama's explosive live, and the world wasn't about to let the scandal die down. Jim's silence became deafening. Rumors swirled that he stormed out of their home in New Jersey and went to stay with friends in Harlem. One insider claimed he was drowning in henny and anger, replaying the vows on loop, unsure if his wife's words had been twisted or if his biggest fear had just come true. But the twist didn't end there. Hours after the leak, Mama Jones posted a cryptic photo of herself sipping tea with the caption, "Y'all hear it now, right? I been new." Fans went ballistic, accusing her of being the one behind the leak. Did she record it? Did someone close to Chrissy feed it to her? Or was Mama just capitalizing on the chaos? The industry, already rattled, doubled down. One Love and Hip Hop producer was quoted anonymously saying, "This is bigger than a storyline. This could end the Jones legacy as we know it." Blogs speculated that the leaked vows could become the centerpiece of the next reunion special, with producers already securing rights to the audio. As the day dragged on, the pressure built. Paparazzi swarmed Jim's studio, reporters camped outside Mama Jones' block, and Chrissy's Instagram comments filled with snake emojis. Then came the moment no one expected. Jim's cousin allegedly leaked text messages showing Jim questioning if the wedding was even legally binding. One line read, "If it ain't love, then maybe it ain't official either." Fans went wild, interpreting it as Jim plotting to annul the marriage entirely. The cliffhanger: that night, Chrissy finally broke her silence. She posted a black and white photo of herself in the wedding dress, staring down the camera with tears in her eyes, and captioned it with just 3 words, You'll know soon. No explanation. No denial. No confirmation, just a chilling promise that whatever was coming next would either save her or destroy her completely. And that's where things stand. The family ripped in two, the internet divided, and Jim Jones caught in the most brutal tug-of-war of his life. Mama Jones refuses to back down. Chrissy is teasing a revelation, and fans are left hanging on the edge of their seats, wondering, will this war end with reconciliation or complete annihilation of the Jones legacy? And there you have it, the Jones family saga has just reached levels nobody could have ever imagined. But the question that's burning through every fan's mind right now is this: was Chrissy's secret wedding the ultimate act of love, or the biggest betrayal Jim Jones has ever faced? We've got Mama Jones on one side, gloating, posting cryptic tea-sipping photos, practically screaming, "I told you so," to the world. On the other side, we've got Chrissy in that haunting black and white wedding dress photo, refusing to explain herself but promising, "You'll know soon." And then there's Jim, torn, broken, silent, caught between loyalty to his mother and the woman he has loved for decades. So now I need to hear from you. Do you think Chrissy's vows leak was real? Or was it a setup orchestrated by Mama Jones? Was this marriage about love or about control? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, because trust me, this debate is about to go nuclear. And don't forget, this is far from over. Insiders are already teasing that even more shocking receipts are about to drop, including footage from the wedding itself that could confirm once and for all whether this union was pure or poisoned. You do not want to miss what's coming next. So smash that like button if you're as shook as we are, hit subscribe if you live for this level of drama, and turn on all notifications because the next update is guaranteed to be even crazier than this one. This isn't just reality TV anymore, this is reality history being rewritten in front of our eyes. And the next chapter? It's going to leave everyone speechless.